Hi everybody and welcome on board this Sealine 285 Ambassador for a look around her cockpit and interior in glorious virtual reality. So what does that mean to you? Well, that means that you can click and drag or swipe your screen up, down, left or right, and you can look around where you like and when you like. And we hope this new thing will allow you to feel like you're on the boat without actually being here. How cool is that? Some people do report sensitivity to the camera, so if that may be you, then I'll let you know when the camera is going to be moved so you can avert your eyes, and then once the camera's safely again, I will let you know and we can continue the tour again together, but let's hope that doesn't happen. So here we are in the cockpit, lovely, great big, wide, roomy cockpit, loads of seating all the way around the starboard side and some on the port side too, excuse me. You're sitting on a cockpit table which is removable to allow access, really nice and easy access to the engines underneath. We do have to remove these seats to get down there, but once we do, there's great access to the engines, port, starboard and forward and on top, really lovely. And then just looking aft, as you can see, we've got a nice companionway here, so we're opening, we're very easy to get from the cockpit onto the boat or onto the swimming platform and through here, lovely, nice and easy to do. And once we're in, we can close the door and we're all safe for the kids and the animals, hopefully. We've got a couple of davits here as well, so we can carry a dinghy along with us if you like, and we've got a cockpit tent above us as well, so if we want to we can roll the sides down. They're all rolled up at the moment because it's a lovely warm day, and we can keep the weather out and keep the warmth in, so it gives you that extra room, extra storage perhaps, or just another room, a bit like having an extra spare bedroom, but somewhere to sit in the warmth when it's cold outside and somewhere else to entertain, which is lovely. Dotted around the cabin we've got various isolators, we've got sockets, etc, etc. There really is plenty in this cockpit to keep you occupied, and it's a nice space. So let's pick you up for the first time and I'll take you over to where the helm would be sitting. So there we go. I'll just stand behind the seat here. Now you can see we've got a nice long bench seat here, so there's an extra wide seat for one, or a double seat here, and a slightly more padded seat for the helm here, I think. And just looking around, you can see we've got comprehensive instrumentation on this boat, and we've got a really great view. Now that's brilliant for what's keeping at sea and for when you're steering, etc., to keep an eye out for other boats, waves, all that kind of stuff. Really great view all the way around the boat as well, so should be good for berthing, etc., etc. Very nice indeed. Now there's a couple of steps up to the cockpit here, so you're raised, which is great, gives you that view. Over us we've got the radar arch, which isn't a radar arch because there's no radar, but we do have antennae up there, horn, searchlights, etc, etc. And then forwards you can see, if I just hop up and sit with you, there we go, I'm in the helm seat. We've got the wheel, we've got some electric switches here, we've got various controls here, we've got the throttles, we've got more bits and pieces here, we've got the outdrive position, we've got the port and starboard engine, instrumentation, the compass, speed and depth, GPS, etc. So really nice comprehensive set of instrumentation and controls which like I said should enable you to drive or helm this boat safely. Some people would say that she could benefit from some more modern equipment here. Perhaps that would help, it would increase the safety even more, but at the moment I think she's reasonably well looked after. And you are sitting on the navigation table, so underneath this clear perspex we can stick a chart under there and see exactly where we're going. A bit old school these days, but we can do it nevertheless, so really good. Okay then, let's pick you up then, and I'll take you down to through the companionway. So nice and wide, but just a little lip to get over as we come down here. So a couple of steps down, and you are inside this Sealine, and you are actually in the galley at the moment. So we came down the companionway, fridge is here, brilliant place for a fridge because it's near the cockpit, so they can get their drinks out if they want, and it's near the interior and the galley as well, so we can get our drinks out for whoever's here and the milk out, etc, etc, for whoever's doing the cooking. Really, really nice. Galley to port, cabin and head to starboard, and the interior to the saloon forwards. But let's talk about the galley first. Well, first of all, we've got the cooker under here, we've got a cover there which covers it up nicely, gives you more work surface. We've got twin sinks underneath here, great idea, a cool box here as well, and room for our plates and our cups and saucers, etc, behind there to keep those in place whilst we're underway. And we have a cupboard underneath here too, so very nice, plenty of room here, and even if people are coming past you, you can still work here, I think. So I think that's good, although if something's being cooked here, you need to make sure you make sure people know that the cooker's on, and to avoid it obviously. Now, nice wide companionway here, or lobby, takes us forward. You've got a lovely great big saloon here. If I just take a seat, you can see we've got U-shaped seating all the way around here. Saloon table. This drops down and makes into the biggest double bed you have probably ever seen, so plenty of room there for yourselves or perhaps several kids, I don't know. We have 4 windows here, 2 opening. We've got a hatch here that opens, another window that opens up there, so lots of ventilation, lots of air coming through this boat, which is absolutely lovely. We've got access to the bilge down here, so we can keep an eye on the bilge levels. Not that there's anything in there at the moment, which is nice. We've got carpet throughout, and really nice quality wood feeling as well. So talking about wood on the starboard side here, we've got a wall of it. So up here we've got the electrics panel. We've got a lovely old vintage VHF there, I have to say. Heating controls, water contents, battery charging, etc, etc, a bit of stowage, and we've got 2 lovely great big doors here. So let's venture in and see what we can find, shall we? So there we are, we've got the door open. I will pick you up and I'll place you on the starboard berth there. And as you can see, lovely, great big beds. Well, we've got 2 singles at the moment. We've got the cushions here to make it into a nice large size double, which is lovely. The head height here is compromised, obviously, because we've got the this is where your feet would be if you're at the helm or the helm's first mate. But that's how powerboats are designed, really. Basically, we've got the inboard window there. We've got an outboard window there. So with the grey, fairly contemporary kind of interior, looks fine. You won't be able to sit and read in the inboard berth here, I don't think. But on the outboard side, you may be able to. But let's face it, when we're in a cabin, we're going to bed, aren't we? So we're going to be lying down. So this shouldn't matter too much. But it doesn't feel claustrophobic in here to me at all. So that's fine. Plenty of room here in the lobby when we close the door. I find 5'9", so we're probably about 6 feet here, and it does slope down slightly here, so slightly less, but there is room in here to stand and get changed, or sit and get changed. And of course you've got the locker on the outboard side there, so room for your longer garment, etc, etc. So very nice. Let's pick you up then and take you out of that compartment and into this one. So here we go into the heads compartment. I'll put you on the shelf up there, and you'll notice that we have 2 doors. There's one door here from the cabin, there's one door here from the saloon, so we've got what's called a jack and jill arrangement, so anybody can get into the heads without the people in the cabin can get to the heads without the people in the saloon being disturbed, and vice versa. It's a great design and it works really well. But back to the heads compartment, we've got a window that opens, which is great. I can feel the breeze coming through now. We've got a shower head here, which you can have a proper shower on a boat, which is great. We've got the sink to starboard forward corner, stowage underneath, some cubby holes outboard, and of course the white throne, or the head as we should know it on boats, in the starboard aft corner. So plenty of room in here, good head height as well, same as the saloon in here, I think around about 6 feet. So very nice and bright, nice and easy to clean, so really good compartment. So let's pick you up again, and I'll just place you in the saloon in the middle of the table there, where I'll sum up by saying that this has been Tim from Boatshed Rock Brokers, just taking you for a quick tour in virtual reality of the interior and cockpit of the Sealine 285 Ambassador. Hope you've enjoyed the tour, and we hope you join us for more reviews and tours of lots more boats in the future. Do stay in touch. Thanks for watching.